Hello everyone, it's your girl Asia from Rant channel. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the noise. My fan is really a piece of shit. Honestly, I was trying to see if there was a way I could make it silent, but I don't know what's going on with that fan. It's just time for me to buy a new one. So I do deeply apologize for the noise. So if there's a way where when I upload this video and there's just too much noise going on in the background where you guys can't hear me, I will make it over again. But it's just something I really need to get off my motherfucking chest, right? I'm watching the girl's video on the Breast Next class, What Went Wrong. It's a 2-hour video. I'm already an hour and 33 minutes in, and there's just something in this video that just went instantly in my mind the second out of the 1 hour. And I just want to know something. Why is everyone so jealous of Maya? Why is everyone so jealous of her and they blame her for their insecurities? I am really fucking tired of it. I had already made 2 videos expressing why I feel like I don't think Maya was a villain. Even though I feel like sometimes the show tried to orchestrate like she was. Me personally, I don't think so. Like I said, was Maya overbearing? Yes. Did she sometimes care too much? Yes. But I think caring is a good quality. If you care for someone, if you care for people, that's a good quality to me. And I think a lot of people tend to forget that the reason why Maya was so overbearing and why she might have crossed boundaries is because she loved Cam, right? Her first boyfriend, her first love, committed suicide. So, of course, when she heard that something might be going wrong in her friend's life or they're MIA, she might cross boundaries and might go to the ends of earth because she wants to know what's going on. I feel like that's what the whole Miles storyline was. At first, when I looked at it, I thought it was just like this weird obsession she had with him. But then I realized, no, my teenage mind didn't realize that her trauma is connected to what happened to Cam. That is why she was like that with Miles. Miles was completely MIA. He wasn't showing up to class. He didn't show up to school. Her and Tristan are not talking, so of course she can't ask them what's going on with Miles. Is he okay? And, you know, she just kept getting worried because she did not know what was going on with him. Just because they dated and broke up, don't mean she ever stopped caring or that she wants something bad to happen to him. You know what I mean? But Miles felt pissed that she crossed the boundary by telling her mom that he might have hurt himself, which caused her mother to call his mom and everything like that. He just felt like since him and Maya are not together, she really shouldn't give a fuck what goes on in his life. You know what I mean? I feel like Maya gets extremely amounts of hate, and I feel like when I watch the show From Next Generation to Next Class, everyone is jealous of her and everyone projects their insecurities onto her because she has a musical talent or that other guys love her or whatever the case may be. Tori was jealous of her. Tristan was jealous of her. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Tristan was jealous of Maya. I don't care. Zoe was jealous of her. Her best fucking friend was jealous of her. Grace. Both of her best friends. Tori was jealous of her and Grace. They all were jealous of her. I think the biggest ones that piss me off are Zoe, Grace, and Tristan. Now with Tori, she is superficial and so like self-absorbed that half the time I don't even know why the fuck she was jealous of Maya. It didn't have anything to do with Big. I don't know what it was. Like when I watched season 12 and I watched like the dog part episode, I was trying my hardest to fucking understand on why the fuck is there such a problem with Maya all of a sudden. You're the one who told her she should boost up her confidence, and you told her that maybe she should enter the beauty pageant to boost up her confidence. Even though Maya said that she thinks that those are, what you call them, misogynistic, that women have to enter themselves into pageants for men or whatever to judge and see if they're pretty or not. Even though she didn't have her thoughts on the pageants being stupid, she liked that she was called pretty because she was getting that affirmation from everyone else that she was not getting from her boyfriend. That is why Maya felt like she had low self-esteem. That's why she probably thought she was ugly. Episodes because she wanted attention from Cam. She wanted more affection, and he was not giving her that, so that made her feel like, is there something wrong with me? Which I honestly think is just a common thing to think, honestly. I would think the same way. It's like you don't really show me an affection, and it's just like I'm very big on affection. I'm very big on hand holding, physical touch. I'm big on all of that. So I feel like that's my number one love language, and I feel like if you don't give me that, then I instantly feel like you don't really like me, or you're not really into me. That's how I take it. But thing is, Tori, Maya came to you as a friend and told you what was going on, and then you instantly said, well, maybe you should enter the pageant. Even though you had your agreements about it, you should enter the pageant. Maya enters the pageant because, two, Tori is jealous and feels threatened that Maya is going to take her position because the judge likes her because she has musical talent. That's just some jealous ass shit. That's some hating ass shit for real. It's hater shit, honestly. Because it's like, you done told Maya numerous times you don't have no reason to be jealous of her. So why the fuck are you even upset that she's even in the running for a beauty pageant? Huh? Tori? Fuck her, honestly. Fuck that bitch, period. I'm tired of everyone coming for my girl Maya. I'm really over it. I love Maya. I love her down. I honestly really be understanding her trauma for real, for real. I've never really lost anyone like to suicide, or ever lost a boyfriend or a family member or anyone like that to suicide, to have that kind of trauma that Maya has, who feels like they just have to take care of everyone. They always put people first. I never had that feeling, but I understand where Maya is coming from. You feel me? It's not easy to lose your boyfriend or to hear that your boyfriend is dead, especially when you committed suicide. And you never going to see him again, you're never going to talk to him again. The last thing he ever said to you was that your relationship was over. I just feel like a lot of people overlook Maya's pain. I feel like everyone immediately went to, oh, she came out of her business. She's overbearing. She did the most. She did too much. And it's just like, that's because she cared. It's really not every day where you meet people who actually give a fuck. It's not. A lot of people who are nonchalant and don't care, or they try to pretend like they don't care to protect their feelings. I feel like at first when I changed my mind, I didn't feel like Maya was overbearing. I didn't feel like she couldn't mind her business. But that's my teenager mind. Watching the rest now as an adult, I understand that Maya had trauma, and I feel like she was going through real life shit. And I feel like what she was doing, as I guess you could say, being overbearing, I can't blame her because of what happened. The death of Cam left an immense mark on her to where, from that day when Cam committed suicide, she had an oath that she is never going to lose somebody in her life again. And she's going to do everything in her power to make sure they are safe and taken care of, because she feels like if they die, then that is on. That's her fault, right? Okay then. But the three people that I got a problem with who blame Maya for their insecurities, number one is Tristan. Number one is them. Tristan from season 13 to 14 did nothing but blame Maya for all of his insecurities. There was not one time he did not blame Maya for his insecurities. He blamed her for why Miles broke up with him. And I'm going to be like, but that's what happened, right? No. Why are you blaming Maya for that? Maya didn't force Miles to have feelings for her. She didn't reel him back in. Miles fell back in love with Maya when he was with Tristan. Miles didn't tell Tristan that he still had feelings for Maya. Tristan had to find out, like, blindsided, for real, honestly. He had to find out in the school hallway until Miles was coming up to him and telling him, you know what? I still do feel some type of way about Maya. Like, I still have feelings there. Miles wasn't honest with him. He didn't tell him that. And honestly, why are y'all even fucking shocked? I've been saying it from the beginning that Miles' relationship in season 14 was really a rebound situation. He just broke up with Maya. He didn't want to be alone over spring break. Tristan was there, so I think he felt like he just was forced to play on it. I don't think he actually wanted to be with Tristan. Not yet. He just broke up with Maya. Just knowing his feelings aren't still there. I mean, you just see the way he treated Tristan when they first got together. He treated him so horrible. He was really like, He never told Tristan anything he had going on. He was completely isolated from Tristan. He never, he treated Tristan horrible, honestly. And, Tristan always blamed Maya for his insecurities. Blamed her for why he can't find love. Blame her for why he can't find a boyfriend. She always made it seem like that her life is so easy because she gets to have boys in love with her and she experiences these epic romances and he doesn't. First of all, love is hard regardless, whether you're straight, trans, pansexual, non-binary, or a gay man or a gay woman. So this fucking illusion or delusion he had that, love for Maya comes easy because she's a straight woman is the probably most diabolical take you could ever make. I'm single and I'm a straight woman. I've been single for 4 years. If it's so easy for me to find love because I'm a straight woman, then where is my partner at? See what I'm saying? That don't make sense of itself. Listen, you have insecurities of self-worth. You feel like you're not good enough for love. You feel like whenever you catch feelings for someone that it's something about you that makes you feel like why they break up with you. Don't put that on my girl. Don't put on Maya on why you're insecure. Don't project your insecurities onto her. Maya was so fucking passive because she never told Tristan about himself, but yet he could sit down any chance he gets and try to lead her down to be a bad guy or a bad villain when that's not who she is. She takes all his bad words and she's always apologizing. She's always apologizing to Tristan. That shit is really fucking annoying. When I feel like she don't have shit to apologize for. Tristan, you're insecure. You was insecure way before you became friends with Maya. You're gonna be insecure even if you aren't friends anymore. Because that's just who he is. He's just an insecure person. Which is something I wish they could have done more with, because it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, you're in high school, so you're insecure, but it's like, where does that come from? That's an eternal inner body thing. Instead of trying to figure out where your insecurities come from, of course, when you're best friends with a girl who constantly is in relationships with guys, and you see her love stories with them, or her relationships with them, of course you're going to project your insecurities onto her on why she's the reason why you can't find love, or she's the reason why you can't have a relationship. That's bullshit, honestly. It's complete bullshit. Tristan always projected his insecurities on Maya, and I hate that. He was jealous of her. He was jealous that Miles really wanted her, that he didn't want him, and that when him and Maya didn't work out, he was basically his fucking scapegoat. I don't give a fuck how nobody feels. Maya shouldn't have to apologize for anything. She didn't force Miles to have feelings for her. Miles regained those feelings because in his time of darkness, Maya was there for him. Come on, I feel like nobody ever mentions that it is really easy to catch feelings for exes. Especially if you haven't moved on and you feel like y'all left things unresolved and you didn't get any closure to where y'all might want to try again. Of course, it's easy to catch feelings again. That's your ex, so all the old flames and the old memories and stuff like that, they come rolling back to where it's like you think that's your person. But sometimes I feel like when you talk to your ex, make sure you know it's either you actually have feelings for them or are you falling back in love with the memories. Like, are you actually catching feelings for your ex or are you falling in love with the memories that y'all used to have, that y'all used to share? I just think some of y'all need to be careful with that because sometimes exes do be having a habit to try to come into your life when they got a relationship going on or whatever the case might be, just to see what you're up to. You feel me? So yeah, Tristan is one of those ones that I really didn't like as for a friend for Maya. He was fake as fuck. And like I said, it's crazy that he get on Maya's ass. It's crazy that he can get on Maya's ass for being mad at her for a while I feel back in love with her. But his best fucking friend, Zoe, dated the boy he was in love with. He never got on her ass, never called her a bitch, never called her anything. Literally, Zoe dated Miles. She dated him knowing how Tristan felt, and yet he never gave her any hell. He didn't raise any hell on her. He didn't light a match and let that shit fizzle out. The anger and all that shit he was giving Maya, where the fuck was that energy at with Zoe when she literally dated Miles? Miles had feelings for her. But it ain't like they got into a relationship after he broke up with Tristan. But Zoe literally caught things for Miles. And her best friend just dated this man. Tristan, I don't know her mindset. And then in the next class in season 2, when they were playing Truth or Dare, Miles admitted that over the summer, him and Zoe still were fucking around. Still. Zoe didn't tell Tristan any of that. Yeah, this is his best friend. She over here fucking the guy he's in love with. Tristan is fake as fuck. He gives Maya all that fade fire, but he won't do the same thing to Zoe. Get the fuck out of here. Don't none of y'all ever mention that. Ever. And I think Zoe, it would be quite explainable. Honestly, I don't even go too deep when it comes to Zoe. Zoe was a jealous bitch from the beginning of Maya. She was so jealous of her. She had so much hatred for her for really little to no reason. She really was coming for her for little to no reason. She just was jealous of her. And her reasoning was really like, girl, get the fuck out of here talking about you were jealous of me because everybody loves me and I don't even have to try. Girl, no. You wanted all the niggas I wanted. You wanted Zig, you wanted Miles. You stole Tristan for me. Zoe literally came for Maya for no reason. Just like Tristan, how are you mad at Maya because Miles had feelings for her? If you and Miles was doing y'all thing and he caught feelings for another girl while he was doing something with you, shouldn't you be more mad at him? Confusion. And then Grace is honestly a low-life, dirty skank because you know how badly Zig hurt Maya by cheating on her. And yet in season 2, you want to finally express how you've always had feelings for him, even when he was with Maya, but you kept them hidden. She kissed Zig at a keg party. He really rejected her, like put her down, and she made it seem like it was something else. It was really just because he was still in love with Maya. She go over to Maya and scream her fucking head up, talking about, oh, because of you, you're the reason why Zig can't be in love with another girl, or he won't look at me in a certain way because of you, your pretty hair, your glasses, and your musical talent. How can anyone ever compete with you? And all this other bullshit. It's like, first of all, for you to be my friend and automatically want to go out with my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me, and you're the one who knew about it and never said anything, that's a lot about your character. Like, I don't understand. Like, everyone is so quick to project their insecurities onto Maya. Why is she the root to all y'all insecurities? Them insecurities are from an internal body. That's from yourselves. Don't put that on my girl. And Esme. Well, with Esme, I understand it's valid. She was definitely just a Maya. I think with Esme, she saw Maya as a threat. Basically because she knew Zig was still in love with Maya, right? And I think she knew that it was just a matter of time until her and Zig broke up because she wanted to be with Maya again. I understand Esme's frustrations because I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I went some type of way if my boyfriend wanted to still hang out with his ex. Of course I went some way about it. But I'm not going to get mad at Zig for wanting to be there for Maya after she just got done, overdosing on drugs. What she needs right now is some friends, and in that moment, that's when he came to her as a friend. So yeah, but the biggest 3 that I really have an issue with the rejecting their insecurities onto Maya, Grace, Tristan, and Zoe. All of them, they can catch a fade, line it up, and we can go round after round, period. I'm being all they asses because why they so quick projecting insecurities onto Maya. And then this is a double standard I want to talk about real quick. So, season 3 of next class, Miles cheated on Tristan physically and emotionally. When Tristan was in a coma, he cheated on Tristan physically by having sex with Lola. He got her pregnant. She had an abortion and all that. But he cheated on him emotionally too. When Tristan was in a coma, how come nobody ever mentioned that Miles really emotionally did check out because being in love with Tristan while he was in a coma and having this thought that he might never wake up, I think it was too painful, so I do think Miles did emotionally check out. I mean, when he was with Lola, I could probably count on one hand that he visited Tristan once in season 3, But I think once he started catching feelings for Lola, he never visit for real, in my opinion. I mean, with the Miles and Lola thing, I definitely think they had chemistry, and I feel like if they was in the same class, I wouldn't have been mad with them being in game and them dating. But I feel like to some extent, I feel like Miles kind of used Lola. Maybe I felt that way because after they had sex, that's when he immediately like shut her out and told her they can't hang out. From a woman's perspective, it made me feel like he got what he wanted and then just said fuck her. You feel me? But at the end of this play, Tristan asked him, was he in love with Lola? And he said, yes. He said, yes, I fell in love with her. So I'm confused. Miles emotionally and physically cheated on Tristan, right? Okay. But y'all aren't mad at that because who is he dating? Tristan. A lot of people don't like Tristan. I don't either. But just because I don't like Tristan don't mean I think he deserves to be cheated on, physically or emotionally. So because Miles cheated on a character that everyone hates, basically his cheating is okay. But Claire could emotionally cheat on Eli, and everyone takes her side because Eli cheated physically. So they both were wrong. Eli cheated physically. Yes. But the moment Eli told Claire that he cheated on her, Claire emotionally checked out with Eli. She did. She basically admitted that when did she admit that? I think to Drew or him, she said when he kissed Lenora, everything's kind of been different. So she already emotionally checked out with Eli. She just was with him because she owed it to him because they've been together for so long that she wanted to make it work, which is like, okay, I completely understand, right? But nobody ever gets on Claire ass for basically emotionally cheating on Eli. Nobody. Y'all let it pass for flying colors. Y'all would say Eli wasn't shit. How can he get on her ass about what she did with Drew when he cheated first? And It is possible for you to cheat emotionally. The shit that Claire was doing with Drew, that was emotionally cheating. She was cheating on Eli with Drew by connecting with him emotionally. She basically admitted to this nigga while she was with Eli that she had feelings for him. Huh? What? Did she not? Y'all need to go back to season 13 and see them episodes. She admitted to Drew that she had feelings for him and that she wanted to be with him. Drew told her he don't want to be with her because she's in a relationship. So what did she do in the next episode? She called Eli up and said, we need to break up. So what she could do? Have sex with Drew so she can now connect with her physically and even more emotionally. But y'all know what? What would I know? It ain't like I watched the show 1,000 sometimes, or 16,000 times, or 20,000 times. But I done watch the show a lot to where a lot of situations I look at completely different. Y'all can't be inconsistent and have a double standard. Y'all can't say Claire wasn't wrong because Eli cheated first, but y'all completely overlook her emotional cheating because that's what she did. She emotionally cheated on Eli. When he did what he did with that girl, she didn't already emotionally checked out. Claire was just with Eli. That's it. She didn't already emotionally checked out because she was trying to emotionally connect with Drew. But when she broke up with Eli, now it was time for them to connect physically. Period. But yet, y'all don't get on Miles' ass for cheating physically and emotionally on Tristan with Lola because y'all hate Tristan. I mean, come on. Be consistent. Make it make sense. I ain't really have to say too much. I just want to come on here and give my thoughts and opinions on why I hate that everybody blame Mike for their insecurities and express another double standard. As always, I'm going to catch you on my next video.